Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny and today we're going to do a book haul. These all just came in at once, so I thought, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity to do a book haul. Some of it's library books. One book I won, book of the month, and then I think these are pre-orders of books that I pre-ordered many a months ago and forgot about them. Actually, one I'm very excited about. Okay, so let's get started. So the first one is The Main Character by Jacqueline Goldies, the author of The Chateau. I think I read The Chateau. And this is about this reclusive mystery author, Genevera X. And she's famous for her unusual approach to crafting her big best-selling thrillers. She hires real people and conducts intensive interviews, then fictionalizes them. Her latest main character, Rory, is delighted to be chosen, and she gets a lavish trip to Italy's Mediterranean coast. But then when she gets on the train, she's stunned to discover that her brother, her best friend, and her ex-fiance is passengers. With every stop to Rome, from Scenic Terre to Rome to Postiano, it becomes increasingly clear that Genevera has masterminded the ultimate real-life twisty plot with Rory as the main character. And as the deception mount, Rory's travel companions pile up. Rory begins to fear that her trip will conclude like one of Genevera's books, with a murder or two. In the opulent compartments of an iconic train, Rory must untangle the shocking reasons why Genevera wanted them all aboard, and to what deadly end. So that's the first library book. The second library book is The Midnight Feast. I totally forgot that I put this as, requested this as a library book, probably when I found out it was coming out. And this is in large print, which is bonus, so I don't have to wear my glasses, I think. So this is, it has a thing right over where. Oh, they gave me a bookmark. So the next library book is Lucy Foley, The Midnight Feast. And this is Secret Lies Murder, Let the Festivities Begin. It's opening night at the manor and no expense, small or large, has been spared. The infinity pool sparkles, crystal pouches for guests healing have been placed in the seaside cottages and woodland hutches. The manor mule cocktail, grapefruit, ginger, vodka, and a dash of CBD oil is poured into a heavy hand. With a heavy hand, everyone is wearing linen, but under the burning midnight sun, darkness stirs. Old friends and enemies circulate among the guests. Just outside the manor's immaculate kept grounds, an ancient forest bristles with secrets. And the Sunday morning of opening weekend, the local police are called. Something's not right with the guests. There's been a fire, a body has been discovered, the founder, the husband, the mystery guest, the kitchen help. It all begins with a secret 15 years ago. Now the past has crashed and it'll end in murder. The Midnight Feast. Oh, that sounds so good. Can't wait. So that's the second library book. I don't know if you can see those. So then this is, I won this off Goodreads. So when you say, do you know anyone that has won something off Goodreads? Now you can say, yes, you have. So it came and it says, congratulations, you won a copy of the new edition stocked by Alison Brennan. So that's exciting. And this one is a new trainee at the FBI Academy in Quantico. Lucy Kincaid has already seen more than her share of murder and mayhem. Still reeling from a sex crime case that sealed her reputation, she's found a true friend and mentor in Agent Tony Pasadillo. No matter what goes down in the bureau, Tony's got her back until he's called to New York to investigate the murder of a reporter that with ties to Lucy. But the reporter may not be the first victim of the patient killer with a penchant for revenge, and she definitely not the last. Connections between closed case and missing persons and Tony himself lead Lucy to fear for those she cares for most. When the FBI is rocked by the death of one of her own, Lucy seeks the help of her boyfriend, private investigator Sean Rogan, to help put together the puzzle and put her career in jeopardy. But the harder she pushes for answers, the clearer the truth becomes. There is a killer inside Quantico, watching her every move, waiting to kill again. I won this. You just feel a little special. I love it. All right, that's Alison Brennan, Stop. So that is that one. Moving on. Okay, this box I was gonna leave it so that I would open it on camera, and it was pouring. We had there was a hurricane in the States and it came through Canada, and the lovely delivery person didn't put it on my porch. They put it in the rain. Yes, so I had one of my sons look through it, and let's see. So this is from Book of the Month, not sponsored, Book of the Month. Adriana Trigiani, The Good Left Undone. So this one's about Matilda, the Cabrilli family matriarch, has always been brisk and opinionated. Now, as she faces the end of her life, she is determined to share a long-held secret with her family about her own mother's great love story with her childhood friend Silvio and with the dashing Scottish ski captain John Laurie McVickers, the father Matilda never knew. In the halcyon past, Domenica Cabrilli thrives in the coastal town of Viareggio until her beloved home becomes unsafe when Italy teeters on the brink of World War II. Her journey takes her from the rocky shores of Mazarelli to the mystical beauty of Scotland to the dangers of wartime of Liverpool, where Italian Scots were imprisoned without cause, as Domenica experiences love, loss, and grief. While she longs for home 100 years later, her daughter Matilda and her great-daughter Anina face the same big questions about life and their family's legacy, while Matilda contemplates what is worth fighting for. But Matilda is running out of time, and the two timelines intersect and weave together in unexpected, heartbreaking ways that lead the family in shocking revolution, ultimately redemption. All right, this one's a little small, so I'm gonna put this one on top of there. Okay, I've been seeing, I honestly didn't remember what I ordered from Book of the Month. And I'm glad this one's in here, if it'll come out. Okay, The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. And this one is about when a teenager vanishes from her Adriatic summer camp. Two worlds collide. Early morning, August 1975, a camp counselor discovers an empty bunk. Its occupant, Barbara Van Laar, has gone missing. Barbara isn't just any 13-year-old. She's the daughter of a family that owns the summer camp and employs most of the region's residents. And this isn't the first time a Van Laar child has disappeared. Barbara's older brother similarly vanished 14 years ago. As a panicked search begins, a thrilling drama unfolds, chasing down the layered mysteries of Van Laar family and the blue-collar community living and working in the shadow. Moore's multi-threaded story invites readers into a rich and gripping destiny of secrets. Liz Moore's most ambitious and wild-reaching novel yet. Okay, so that's that one. One more. Oh no. Oh, I think there's two more. What did I order? It's like Christmas. House of Glass by Sarah Pekkanen. I am sorry about the birds. I actually put them in my bedroom so that we couldn't hear them, and I really hope you can't hear them, but they're very loud. Okay, so this is The House of Glass by Sarah Pekkanen. I really like that cover. It's so soft. Everyone has a breaking point. It's a cool cover. Okay. I don't even know what this is about. On the outside, they were the golden family with the perfect life. On the inside, they built the perfect lie. A young nanny who plunged to her death, or was she pushed? A little girl who collects sharp objects and refuses to speak. A lawyer whose job is to uncover who in the family is a victim and who is a murderer. But how can you find out the truth when everyone here is lying? Rose Barkley is a 9-year-old girl who witnessed the possible murder of her nanny. In the midst of her parents' bitter divorce and immediately stopped speaking, Stella Hudson is a best interest attorney appointed to serve as counselor for children in high conflict custody case. She never accepts clients under 13 due to her own traumatic child, but Stella's mentor, a revered judge, believes Stella is the only one who can help. From the moment Stella passes through the iron security gate and steps into the gilded historic home of the Barkleys, she realizes the case is even more twisted and the Barkleys family far more troubled than she feared. And there's something eerie about the house itself. It's a plastic house with not a single bit of glass to be found. As Stella comes closer to uncover the secrets the Barkleys are desperate to hide, danger wraps around her like a shroud, and her past and her present are set on a collision course in ways she never expected. Everyone is suspected in the nanny's murder. The mother, the father, the grandmother, the nanny's boyfriend, even Rose is the person Stella's supposed to be protected, the one she needed to be protected from. All right. One more. Get rid of that box. Husbands and Lovers by Beatrice Williams. I think that other book was the only one that got damaged by the water. Two women, separated by decades and continents, but united by an exotic family heirloom, reclaim secrets and lost loves in a stunning novel with the bestseller author of The Summer Wives. New England, 2022. 3 years ago, single mother Mallory Doon received the telephone call every parent dreads. Her 10-year-old son, Sam, was airlifted from summer camp with acute poisoning from a toxic death cap mushroom, leaving him fighting for his life. Now searching for a donor kidney that will give her son a chance of normal life, Mallory's forced to confront two harrowing secrets from her past: her mother's adoption from an infamous Irish orphanage in 1952, and her own all-consuming summer romance 14 years earlier with her childhood best friend, Monk Adams, now one of the world's most beloved singer-songwriters. Egypt, 1951. After suffering tragedy beyond comprehension in a war, Hungarian refugee Hannah Ainsworth has forged a respectable new life for herself. Marriage to a wealthy British diplomat with a coveted posting in glamorous Cairo. A fateful encounter with the manager of the hotel, bristling with spies, leads to a passionate affair that will reawaken Hannah's longing for everything she once lost. As revolution simmers in the Egyptian street, a pregnant Hannah finds herself snared in a game of intrigue between two men, and an act of sacrifice that will echo down the generation. Timeless and bittersweet, Husbands and Lovers takes readers on an unforgettable journey of heartbreak, redemption, from the revolution fires of mid-century Egypt to the moneyed beaches of contemporary New England. Okay. So that was all from Book of the Month. So this one's still closed. No idea what it is. Okay. Here's a funny story. I kind of pre-ordered this twice, and I'm hoping I can return one. Because there's 2 books in here. You think they would realize that I Oh. One's hardcover and one's softcover. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know which one. Should I keep the softcover or the hardcover? I don't know. Okay, but anyways, this is Kate. Let's get rid of this box. Kate Quinn, The Brer Club. This one is about Washington, D.C., 1950. Everyone keeps to themselves in the Brerewood House, a down at the heels, all-female boarding house in the heart of the nation's capital, where secrets hide behind white picket fences. But when the lovely, mysterious widow Grace March moves into the attic room, she draws her oddball collection of neighbors into an unlikely friendship. Poised English beauty Fliss, whose facade of perfect wife and mother covers gaping inner wounds, policeman's daughter Nora, who finds herself entangled with a shadowy gangster, frustrated baseball star Bea, whose career has come to an end along with the Women's Baseball League of World War II, and poisonous gung-ho Arlene, who has thrown herself into McCarthy's Red Garret. Grace's weekly attic room dinner parties and window brewed sun tea becomes a healing balm of all their lives, but she hides a terrible secret of her own. When a shocking act of violence tears the house apart, the Brer Club women must decide once and for all who is the true enemy in the mix. Capturing the paranoia of the McCarthy era and evoking the changing roles of women in post-war America, The Brer Club is an intimate and thrilling novel of secrets and loyalty put to the test. I love Kate Quinn's novels. I'm excited. She wrote The Rose Code, The Diamond Eye. If you guys haven't read that one's really good. So, message below. Which one should I keep? The hardcover or softcover? All right, throw those up there. One last box. This one actually has exercise shorts in it. There are 2 books in this one. Okay. Sarah Pierce, The Wild. So this is the author of The Sanatorium. I don't know if this is this still part of The Sanatorium? Let's see. You wanted to escape, but not forever. Since the dark events that scared her childhood, Keir Templar escaped her hometown to live life on the road. She and her twin have never lost contact until, on the trip to Portuguese National Park, Keir vanishes without a trace. Detective Elin Warner arrives in the same park ready to immerse herself in the vast wilderness, only to hear of Keir's disappearance and discover a disturbing map she has left behind. The few strangers of an isolated campsite close ranks against Elin's questions, and the park's wild beauty starts to turn sinister. Elin must untangle the clues to find out what really happened to Keir. But when you follow a trail, and you have to be careful to watch your back. All right, Sarah Pearse, The Wilds. One last one. I'm so excited about this one. Yes, this is last. Get rid of that box. Okay, so Deborah Harkness came out with a new book. Now, who's Deborah Harkness, you ask? Oh, let me tell you. She's one of the best authors. She wrote A Discovery of Witches, and this is the next book. She has not, I don't know when the last time one of her books came out for this. I thought they were all done. Also Souls Trilogy, and she surprised us with another one. So this is Deborah Harkness, The Blackbird Oracle. And this one's about, so it says, Deborah Harkness first introduced the world of Diana Bishop and a vampire geneticist, Matthew de Clermont, in A Discovery of Witches. Drawn to each other, despite long-standing taboo, their two otherworldly beings found themselves in a center of battle for a lost enchanted manuscript known as the Ashmole 782. Since then, they have fallen in love, time traveled to Elizabethan England, dissolved the covenant between the three species, and awoken the dark powers within Diana's family line. Now Diana and Matthew receive a formal demand from the congregation. They must test the magic of their 7-year-old twins, Pip and Rebecca. Concerned with their safety and desperate to avoid the same fate that led their parents to spellbound her, Diana decides to forge a different path for her family future and answers a message from her great aunt she's never known exists, Gwyneth Proctor, whose invitation simply reads, "It's time you come home, Diana." On the hallowed ground of Ravenswood, the Proctor family home, and under the tutelage of Gwyneth, a talented witch grounded in higher magic, a new era begins for Diana. I'm so excited. A confrontation with her family's dark past and reckoning with her own desire for even greater power if she can finally let go of her fear of wielding it. The path Diana finds at Ravenwood will lead to the most consequential moments yet in this cherished series. In the stunning new novel, ground in scope, Deborah Harkness deepens the beloved world of All Souls with powerful new magic and long hidden secrets. Let me tell you, when I'm finished this video, she's all mine. I'm gonna devour this book. I am so excited. It's finally here. Okay, so that's it. That's, let's see. Let's see. Oh, that, okay. I think I need to put myself on a bookbind ban. I've kind of like said this before, but I think one of my next videos is going to be me going through how many Goodreads books I put on that I want to read in my TBR, and then look at my actual bookshelves to see how many books I have on there that haven't been read. So stay tuned for that. But I want to thank you for staying and watching this video. These are always fun videos, and I love buying new books. So if you haven't, like and subscribe, comment below, let me know which book you would read first, and let me know if you've read the All Souls trilogy and that you love it as much as me. Thank you guys. See you soon.